If somebody were to come up to you right now, you two guys on the street, and say, "I've never seen you before on stage or heard you. Tell me what it's about." Give me a description in like 2 sentences.
I would just say hipster nonsense. That's the best way to end that conversation, because there's really no good way to have that conversation.
There isn't, is there?
You know?
You just
because whatever you might say, they might understand or they might not, but you can't really know until you hear something, I think.
You guys in previous huge bands, before, and doing this, starting off, what made you want to break away and get together with each other? What's the story?
Just the money and the fame. Yeah. That's why we do this, honestly. Music is, it's fine, but just we have our heart set on being superstars, and that's really why we're here.
It's kind of why you're here, because previously... Previously it was, you probably are more in control of it when you guys were in bands before.
Yeah, it's you get to have your ideas filtered through less channels, which is, artistically speaking, a lot easier and nicer.
Yeah. Ryan, better with less people? Is it a better...
It's more convenient.
Yeah, it's more convenient, for sure.
That's kind of why we kept it a two-piece because we were both still employed at the time. Now that we're unemployed.
Hey, but it's like being an entrepreneur. You got to take the step.
Exactly.
That's pretty scary for you guys, because you were in good bands, great bands, and you were doing what you wanted to do, but at the same time, it wasn't probably all that you wanted.
Well, it's kind of the difference. You've heard that saying, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, and that's definitely the case with music. But being creative is probably the most important thing for both of us, and to have an outlet that we can call our own was more important than just collecting a paycheck doing something that we enjoy doing. It has a little bit more meaning when it's ours.
And you guys, did you know you guys were from Utah at the beginning, or did you meet up in? I think I heard the story. You met up in L.A. and then figured it out.
Yeah, we met in L.A. But no, we met in Texas.
We met in Texas.
Yeah, we met in Texas, but figured out
Cross
we were
paths
both
on
from
tours.
Yeah. Figured out we were both from Utah pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. We grew up maybe 20, 30 miles apart.
Yeah,
just
never knew it.
Yeah.
That means it's meaningful. That's almost like a love connection.
But anywhere we may have lived, Utah is still home base for us. It's never left our hearts. You could say.
What is the vision for this band for you guys?
Piles of money.
Again?
No, just to be able to do this for as long as people care to listen. That's all we really care about.
And speaking of, you guys, it's not a bunch of promotion like this. Organically kind of happened with a lot of people figuring it out, right?
Yeah, we when we got started, we actively made sure we kept it as secret as possible. So we would book shows under this ridiculously long band name and not tell anyone. We wouldn't tell fans or tell anyone who we worked for or where we were coming from. We just wanted to play some shows and see if the music we were making could sort of stand on its own 2 feet.
Just wanted to start out like every other band would if they were starting their band.
And so we did that for 7 or 8 months. We would just completely deny our own existence, and as word got out and fans would say, "Are you doing some side project? Is this you?" and send us a picture, we'd be like, "I don't know what you're talking about. That could be anybody. Handsome dudes for sure, but they could be anyone."